Hello everyone, I am Nikita, MCom Final from MPM Government First Grade College, Karkala. I am going to explain the topic about interest rate swaps. First, we should understand what is a swap. An interest rate swap is an agreement between two parties to exchange one interest payment for another over a set period of time. Here, a swap is an agreement between two counterparties to exchange cash flows in the future. Terms like the dates when the cash flows are to be paid, the currency in which to be paid, and the mode of payment are determined and finalized by parties. Next, types of interest rate swaps. Here there is mainly four types of interest rate swaps: interest rate swaps, currency swaps, cross currency swaps, credit default swaps. First one, interest rate swaps. Exchange of fixed rate payment for floating rate payments. Here, an interest rate swap is defined as a mutual agreement among different parties to exchange interest payment over a predetermined period. An interest rate swap is an financial agreement between two parties who wish to change the interest payment or receipts in the same currency on assets or liabilities to a different basis. Second one, currency swaps. Exchange of liabilities in different currencies. In currency swap, the two payment streams being exchanged are denominated in two different currencies. A currency swap is a foreign exchange agreement between two parties to exchange a given amount of one currency for another, and after a specified period of time to give back the original amount swapped. Third one, cross currency swaps. Combination of interest rate and currency swap. Here, cross currency swap is an agreement to swap principal and interest payment in two different currencies. The swap are classically used to swap the proceeds of debt issued in foreign currency into issuer's domestic currency or hedge investment in foreign currency bonds. Banks also use cross currency swaps to exchange funding in one currency for funding in another currency. Next, credit default swaps. Exchange of premium payment for default protection. Here, credit default swap is a kind of investment where you pay someone so they will pay you if a certain company give up on paying its bonds or defaults. Next, uses for swaps. Interest rate swaps become an essential tool for many types of investors as well as corporate treasurers, risk managers, banks because they have so many potential uses. It includes portfolio management, speculation, corporate finance, risk management, rate on bond issuance. First one, portfolio management. Portfolio swap are used by investment manager to gain exposure to assets without physical holding them in their portfolio. The portfolio is customized to meet the requirement of a given investor and is individually given their preferences and desires areas of investment. Second one, speculation. Speculation involves trading a financial instrument involving high risk in expectation of significant return. The motive is to take maximum advantage from fluctuation in the market. Third one, corporate finance. A financial swap is a derivative contract where one party exchanges or swap the cash flows or value of one asset for another. Next, risk management. A risk management is a contract between two parties with its value generally determined by an asset's price. If risk management includes in future contracts, options, forward contracts, and swaps. Last one, rate on bond issuance. A bond swap consists of selling one debt instrument and using the proceeds of to purchase another debt instrument. Investors engage in bond swapping with the goal of improving their financial position, and also bond swapping can reduce an investor's tax liability, give an investor a higher rate of return. Next, risk associated with interest rate swaps. Like most non-government fixed income investments, interest rate swaps involves two primary risks. First one, interest rate risk. Second one, credit risk. First one, interest rate risk. Interest rate risk is the potential for investment losses that result from a change in interest rate. If interest rate rises, the value of a bond or other fixed income investment will decline. Here, interest rate risk is unexpected changes in interest rate will negatively affect the value of an investment. A bank's main source of profit is converting the liabilities of deposits and borrowing into the assets of loans and securities. It profits by paying a lower interest on its liability than its earn on its assets. Second one, credit risk. Contract that represent agreement between two parties, such as swaps, always involve credit risk. Counterparties must make payment periodically. There are possibility that one party may not be able to fulfill its obligation, exposing the other party to risk. Here, credit risk arises in a swap due to the possibility that a party will not be able to make its payment. It is faced only by the party that is owned the greater amount. Finally, conclusion about interest rate swaps. Interest rate swap futures are highly effective tool for financial risk managers to hedge a wide variety of interest rate exposures. Thank you.